Hi everyone, it's Maggie, and I'm here with a flip through. This is a DT project for VP the Paper Crafter on Etsy, and I'll put the links in the description box for her Etsy shop. She also has a Facebook group and a YouTube channel. And this is a kit called Pink Lemonade Lip Gloss Digital Kit. And it's a collaboration with her and Judy Wood. And as far as I can tell, because I didn't ask, Judy Wood created the poems or stories that are on some of the pages, and I think PP did the actual digitals. I hope I got that right. Okay, so this is it, and I'm calling it Vintage Grunge. I don't know why. I tried to make it on the grungy side. Again, I don't know why. And it's definitely not shabby chic. So even though, there's some flowers, but the colors are more vintage. So let's see, where do I start? I started with one of those yellow manila envelopes, the big, like the 8.5 by 11 envelopes, or they might be a little bigger. And I cut it down and then folded it in half for the cover. And then I covered it with coffee dyed muslin that I got from a friend, Penny. She was selling it. I love this, how grungy it looks with the coffee stains. And then the next thing I did was I made this little piece here using corrugated cardboard. And then I shrunk down this page from the digitals. I'm not even in frame, am I? I shrunk down this page, put that on top, and I did grunge the cardboard up with some of the black soot paint ink. And then I added this little trim here, and any trims and laces I used is from Crafty Me Shop on Facebook. I'll put that link into. It's in the group. It's a group, and that's the only way you can buy. And then I added 3 flowers from a by the yard, and then I added, this is a flower from an applique, this is a ribbon flower from my stash, and this is another little like organza ribbon with a little pearl in the middle from my stash. And then I just ripped these roses, different roses, from one of the pages on the kit and added that, just for a little added interest. So then on top of the coffee dye paper, I added this wide lace here. It's a beautiful wide lace from Crafty Me Shop. And this flower trim here. And then on the bottom, I added this pink and white flower trim. And then to go around the perimeter, I added this, I think it's grungy, and I love the, what do you call these? I'm going to lose my words. And this, and then this fiber I put in the middle. Those are from Penny also, who does the coffee dyeing muslin. And then I just added this on top after I was done with the journal on the inside. So let me show you the inside. So you can see I grunged up the envelope, and then I added some coffee dyed paper, and then this is one of the images, it's a half a page from the kit, and then on the back this is another page from the kit, And then it's a hidden spine that I used more of the coffee dyed muslin. So here's another page. These pages, they're so eclectic. Between there's some Asian, there's the roses, the butterflies. There's a lot of collaging. It's a beautiful kit. Okay, here's a journaling page. And on the other side is another journaling, well, it says journal. This is the other half of the page, but there's not much room to journal. But you could write over that if you wanted to. So then I made a pocket with one of the, excuse me, pieces from the page. I just cut it into a pocket. And then here's a guest check. I think I did this one on my live the other night with Lori, and you can journal on the back. I sewed it, and my tension was wrong, but I left it anyways because it just makes it look grungy, I think. But I did fix the tension. I finally figured it out. Okay, so here's another page. And I hate covering these pages up. So a lot of times I try to make all the other pages have something, and then I leave a lot of these pages on their own. And then I just took my pen and I call this faux sewing. I don't know. I learned, somebody did this like years ago when I was scrapbooking, and I used to do this on some of my scrapbooking pages, and I remembered it, and I thought it would look good with the grunge. Okay, so here's a it's not from a well, it's from a page, but they're all squares, and so I cut some of them out to use as pockets, and then I just grunged up the edges of the tags, and they're just so pretty. And of course, journaling. There's always lots of journaling in my journals, or spaces to journal. This paper here is from Louise. I love her coffee dyed paper too. And then I just stamped a, I think it's a gate with, like from a garden on the corner there. And then this is the trim from the front of the book, but I added this sticker here. I just thought it looked nice going down the middle. And then I added this trim here. That's from these are Crafty Me Shop. This fabric's from my stash. This is Crafty Me Shop. And then here's another one of those squares. And then I added a couple more tags. I left the tags flat because I knew it's a one signature, and I knew it was going to be really chunky. So I just tried to leave everything flat. I love this. This is a trim by the yard, but I cut them as appliques. And then look at that. Love this. I think all the copy dyed paper is Louise's. So, and then here's another page from the kit. Love this too. This is a letter, and I believe it's from a battalion, so it has to do with maybe it's from the Canadian. Well, it's from Virginia, so it's not Canadian, I guess. I was thinking that, I don't know why I thought it might be from Canada. But anyways, and it's from, I think it's from his girlfriend, Barbara Louise Scott. She's from Virginia, and there's her letter inside. I didn't get a chance to read it, but I have a bunch of letters from Patty, who is Sacred Mementos here on YouTube. She does her live sales. And I just love I just love these letters. I love the handwriting. I love, that they're old. And I have read a few letters that I've gotten, and they're just, if you can read. Some of the handwriting is a little hard to read, but they're so interesting, especially from back then. They were so formal. So here's a postcard from Lyon, France. And it was never, obviously it was never mailed. Here's another page from the kit. And then here's a ledger page, a blue leather ledger page. And this is from Patty, Sacred Mementos. And, oh, okay, I don't want to do that. The handwriting is just amazing. I always keep one to make sure, because you don't hardly ever see blue ledger paper, and this is from 1866. So hopefully I kept one page in my hoard, and then using up the last of the other page. I know I could copy it, but I'd rather use originals when I can. So here's a belly band from one of the pages, and I just altered an envelope, tried to make it look a little junky, and then there's something inside it, but I never show that. Never show what's inside things. Here's another page. It's just beautiful. I just love it, and even the pages themselves could be considered grungy. Okay, here's just another plain page. I left it plain except for another gate, another garden gate. And then here's some, oh my gosh, I knew I was going to forget the word. For the blind. Oh my gosh, my mind just went blank. And now, because I'm trying to think of the word, I'm not going to think of it, and it's going to stress me out. But I know somebody or several will put in the comment section, what it is. Here's another page from the kit, and you could journal on this page too. And I love this page with the music and the butterflies. It's definitely a collage-y type of kit. Here's another square, and here's a square, but I used it as a journaling card. There's another tag, and this is green. I think it's from Louise, but I'm not positive. And then here's some more coffee dye paper. Love how grungy that came out. And then there's another rose page. Okay, here is a top of the page tuck spot, and I used a snippet piece that I put together and just added these here for journaling. Okay, there's the title of one of, whoops, I'm so sorry. I'm kind of out of it today. But I want to get this done. I had this kit for, weeks, and I started this journal, at least 2 to 3 weeks ago, and I just want to get it out there for Fifi. The Pink Lemonade Lip Gloss poem by Judy Wood, 2011, and this is part of it here. And then I just added this square here. I love this square. I just added a piece of vellum over it. And then those just go in there. And then you can, it hides her, but when you take these out, you can see her. So there's part of the poem. Here's another piece from the kit. This is a side pocket. Forgot to put something in it, but I will. Here's another side pocket. I didn't forget this one. I put another guest check that I made in here for journaling. And these are rub-ons that I got. And then here's another belly band, another guest check, and here's I shrunk this down. I think it's the whole poem. The ginger-haired bride looks stately. So I'm definitely going to have to read those poems again. Okay, here's another one of the snippets that I made, and oh, I hope I didn't glue that. Nope. And here's some more journaling. How we do in 16 minutes? That's not bad. Love this page. I had to leave it alone. I just love that. Okay, here's another envelope that I altered. And I grunged this up. Here's another rub-on. This is just an image from my stash. And here's more Crafty Me Shop. And I went over this with ink to grunge it up. And I still can't think of this word. Can you believe it? I think when I'm done with this, I'm gonna have to go to bed. Oh my gosh. So here's some more journaling opportunities. Nope, I didn't. I thought maybe I added another piece of vellum, but I didn't. I grunged this little piece of lace snippet there. And this is just a little sentence from one of the poems I just added. I just thought it might bring a little more interest. Here's another page to the kit, and the rest of that blue ledger paper. I made another tag out of one of the pieces, and this back page is from the kit, and these are just from my stash. I thought I'd add some things that were from my stash. Okay, here's another, and I forgot the other one I showed you. This one, the other one I made, this one I didn't, I think I made that. Did I make? Yeah, I did. This one I did not make it. This is from Abby, Purple Cottage Crafts. And she sent me a few of these with some fabric a couple of years ago, and I've been hoarding them. But then I thought, I need to use them, and it went so well with this. So it's so pretty. I think she did here. Yeah, she did. And she does slow stitching. I'd love to know how she does that. I can't do slow stitching. Okay, here's another square, another little snippet of lace from Crafty Me Shop. Here's a couple more tags to journal on. Here's another stamp from that. I think there were 5 stamps in total that I got, and I can't even remember, I think on Amazon, but I'm not positive. But I just thought they were so pretty. Okay, here's another pocket. Here's another, just a little square from one of the poems, and some cheesecloth, and then more journaling. Here's that other side page of this. My gosh, I want to ask Louise if she has any more of that really grungy. I just love the blues, the browns. The blue probably maybe came from the squares, and although this looks like almost like she eco-dyed it. And then here's another guest check. And all the guest checks you can journal on the back. Here's another page from the kit. But please go check out the kit because it really is a pretty kit. And then here's more journaling opportunities. This is from the kit too. That's what I mean about it being so eclectic. Hold on, I have to get that or it's gonna really bug me. Because I have a feeling that when I was gluing, it might have been one of my, whoops, one of my hair, the hairs from my head. There's another page, and then here's the last page. I kind of wanted the front and the back pages to coordinate. So that's it. That's the journal. And I didn't give it a title because I wasn't sure what to title it. But maybe I'll call it, well, I don't know if Pink Lemonade, just the word, 2 words would apply, but maybe I'll call it Pink Lemonade. So anyway, like I said, all the links that of shops that I mentioned, Fifi's shop, her Facebook group, and her YouTube channel, I will put in the description box for anyone that wants to check it out. There's the back again. So that's it. That's the end of my flip through. And I'm going to start working on something different now. I'm going back to my my laces and trims and appliques. I think I'll be making maybe I'll be making another doily book now. So I'm just going to say thank you for watching. If you like, please leave me a comment. You could subscribe if you haven't. And I will be back soon with another video. Bye for now.